Section 1. The Quiet Room of the Mind. There is a unique silence that settles around a person who is lost in a book. Imagine a quiet room, perhaps late at night, with only a single lamp casting a warm, golden circle of light. The world outside, with its endless noise and urgent demands, fades into a distant murmur. All that exists is the weight of the book in your hands, the slight rasp of a page turning, the faint scent of paper and ink. Time itself seems to slow. The clock becomes a gentle metronome for unhurried reading. Word by word, line by line, we sink into another world. This is not escapism, it is profound attention, a deliberate turning away from distraction to engage a single, sustained narrative. Opening a book is opening the self. We clear a quiet room in the mind where an author can speak to us. Deeply solitary, yet one of the most powerful ways we connect across time, culture, and experience. We are not scrolling, swiping, or clicking. We are participating in a slow, contemplative process that asks for patience, imagination, and presence. In a world urging speed, sitting still with a book is a quiet rebellion, a necessary form of self-preservation. Section 2. Building the Attentive Self. Sustained attention is a muscle. Like any muscle, it weakens without use and strengthens with practice. Our digital environment trains us for distraction. Notifications fracture focus. Deep reading is the antidote. Hold a single complex thread for hours. We follow intricate plots, track many characters, and carry themes from first page to last. This practice cultivates critical thinking. Read between lines, detect irony, weigh perspectives. We connect events across distance, form judgments based on textual evidence. The same skills parse political arguments and personal dilemmas. Novels demand coherent mental structures we inhabit over time. True understanding differs from surface recognition. Octavio Paz said in 1990, "Without criticism and its acid test of questioning, there is no art." Literature gives us the tools to question and to think for ourselves. Section 3. Hamlet's Mirror, the Birth of the Modern Mind. Around 1600, Hamlet steps on stage with a new kind of human being, defined by thought, not action. His soliloquies open windows into doubt, grief, and existence. To be or not to be, that is the question. Paralyzed by thought, he interrogates perception, motive, and the value of revenge. Hamlet's struggle is self-awareness, the gap between inner life and public court. He sees hypocrisy and performance, and it drives him inward. He even doubts the ghost. The spirit may be the devil. Like us, he must choose amid dizzying options and expectations. He weighs evidence and consequences without divine certainty. The vital battles are not on fields, but within the quiet, conflicted mind. We are, in small ways, children of Hamlet, forever questioning what it means to be. Section 4. The Brothers Karamazov, Wrestling with Freedom and Faith. Dostoevsky's 1880 masterpiece offers no easy answers. It throws us into the hardest questions. A family torn by patricide, faith and doubt, freedom and responsibility. Dmitri, Ivan, Alyosha. Differing souls facing moral consequence. Ivan. If God does not exist, everything is permitted. Not freedom, a terrifying burden. His rebellion culminates in the Grand Inquisitor, a parable of power, suffering, and choice. A catalogue of human cruelty refuses glib answers. The counterpoint is Alyosha's active love, faith through compassion. These perspectives sit in unending dialogue. Guilt and responsibility extend beyond the criminal. Collective responsibility. We are implicated in brokenness and in healing. Feel Dmitri's torment, Ivan's chill, Alyosha's warmth. The book denies distance and easy resolution. Freedom is a heavy, terrifying gift. Faith, a gamble. Literature trains the moral imagination for ambiguity. Some histories are too painful to be contained in textbooks, too deep for dates, statistics, or reports. Toni Morrison's Beloved confronts slavery not as closed past, but as a presence that haunts the present. Seth escapes slavery, yet remains shackled by memory. Her past returns as beloved, the ghost of the daughter she killed to spare from bondage. Beloved embodies 60 million and more who suffered the Middle Passage and slavery's brutality. Fragmented voice, bottomless need, disjointed memory, a trauma that defies linear storytelling. 124 was spiteful, a place saturated with pain. Literature gives voice to ghosts long silenced. It refuses simplification. We sit with unbearable moral complexity and Seth's thick love. Through shifting perspectives, lyrical prose, and magical realism, interior trauma is made felt. Novels serve cultural memory, a counterpoint to official histories that smooth jagged edges. They keep psychological truths alive across generations, guarding against dangerous amnesia. Memory, like a ghost, cannot be buried forever. Literature makes us feel history as personal burden. In an age of propaganda and algorithmic content, speed bypasses critical thought. Deep reading imposes a different rhythm. No headlines, no summaries, patient engagement. Where propaganda simplifies, literature complicates, people are rarely wholly good or evil. Harold Bloom, the ultimate answer to why read. We are finite and require renewal. We live in the age of the algorithm. AI runs on data, patterns, probabilities. It can simulate, not possess. Great literature transmits subjective, lived experience, a consciousness grappling with the world. Reading Hamlet is not a decision tree, it is the vertigo of doubt. Reading Beloved is not data on slavery, it is the texture of grief and memory's weight. Moral judgment requires empathy, context, history, and conscience. Literature cultivates them. To open an old book is to join a centuries-long conversation, an inheritance, not a relic. Great books outlast systems and fashions because they speak to permanent human questions. Great literature still matters. It trains us to think deeply, feel honestly, and confront what it means to be human.